morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. Or if this is your very first time here or your 100th time here and you have not hit that subscribe button, I do invite you to do so and click the little bell to be notified of all my future uploads. But let's get into a very exciting video. It's another Shop My Stash. Shop My Stashes are probably my favorite to do. I love just being able to go back into my collection, use products that I haven't used in a while, products that I forgot about. But this one is an ultra special one because my friend Joanne here on YouTube, go check her out if you have not already, came to my house. We finally met in person. She drove the whole 8+ hours to get to my house, and we spent a weekend together. We hung out. We did tons of fun stuff. She got a piercing. I got my tragus pierced. We just did a whole bunch of like really fun stuff. It was such a good time. I'm so glad I finally got to meet her. I absolutely love her. She's as amazing in person as she is on camera. I love her so much. All right, so she came to my house and she wanted to go through my makeup collection because I have a very large makeup collection. Like, my makeup collection probably rivals influencers that get PR from brands. And yet I don't buy any of the I don't get sent any of the products. I buy them all myself. So yeah, she wanted to look through all of it. And then she wanted to pick my Shop My Stash bag, and it's back here in this Mickey bag. She has left that there, and I have not looked through it because I'm supposed to open it on camera to see what she picked for my full face of makeup for the month. Oh, so I'm excited to see what she did. But first, we're going to go over the products that I did use last month and kind of see how much I've used, what I thought of the products, things like that. And then, if you guys want to see this look, because I tested out some new Sephora products, then make sure that you guys are subscribed because that video is literally coming in like 2 days, I think. 2 or 3 days. Like, it's going to be live. So, if you guys are excited to see what I thought of the products I used last month, as well as the products that Joanne has picked out for me, then definitely keep on watching. If you guys can hear my dogs chewing on their bones, I apologize. All right, so first up is my like lip primer. It's this Candyland Mr. Mint. I'm getting closer to finishing it up. I always feel like this is gonna be the month, and then it never does. The Icing Primer from Glam Light. This is okay. It's not like terrible. This is one where you will definitely need to set it if you want it to last. If you don't want it to last, then don't set it, but it'll be a creasy mess. But like, if you want it to last, definitely set it. It's not bad. It's supposed to be a white, like this is like, as you can tell, like in the center of it, white. But after you like put it on and blend it out, like it just kind of melts into your skin color. Like, it doesn't really have a lot of white to it. I don't know. Maybe it's just because like I'm super pale. Maybe that's what the issue is. The Give Me Glow Sweet and Sticky. So I kind of included this in my Shop My Stash just in case like I wanted something like super easy, because the other palette is the Pastel Dreams. And I was really like, when I opened this, kind of like overwhelmed and not really for sure what I was going to do. And I felt like I needed to take more time like thinking about looks. And so if I wanted something just like quick and easy, I would reach into the Sweet and Sticky, only to come to find out that I reached into this maybe like once or twice. But I really did focus in on this palette, and it was so easy to do like a quick look. Like literally just like taking like one matte and then like applying a shimmer on the lid. Yeah, I was really impressed. Really liked this palette. The Sweet and Sticky is, you know, it's a decent palette. It's from Give Me Glow as well. I just didn't really reach into that. But this, I was pleasantly shocked and surprised with. Let's talk about face primers. I had 3 primers this month. So the first is the Peach Glass Skin Primer. This is beautiful. Okay, it makes your skin look very glass, shiny, dewy. Absolutely love this. This does have a peach scent, but it's more of like that very like artificial peach. So if you're not into like the very artificial peach, you won't like this, but I didn't mind. Then for pore filling, we had the Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas. I love this for like a pore filling primer. This is one of my favorites, hence why it's in my like summer favorites, because just like overall, like year round, this is such a good pore filling primer. This is expensive. I understand, I get that this is expensive, but it's just like so good. Like the skincare benefits are good. The way it makes my like makeup last and set on my skin is so good, and I don't mind the smell. Like it does have a scent. Can't really put my finger on like exactly what it is, but I don't mind it. Then the last one is the Peach Tinted Under Eye Brightener. I really like this to cover up my dark circle, especially like right in my eye lines. No, right in my where like my dark circles are. Eye bags? I don't know. Okay, anyways, we're getting out of control here. I like this for like covering up. I think it does a beautiful job, so I was really happy to like have that in there. The only downfall of this is that like sometimes I'm like, I just want a really tiny amount, and like you like just even like the very tiniest of squeezes, so much comes out and you can't like put it back in. So then it's like, so that's like the only downside to this. All right, let's talk about cream complexion products. So first off, we have this True Skin from Catrice. Why do I want to say this is always from Essence? It's from Catrice. The Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation Hyaluronic Acid Longwear. I love this, especially with the primers that I had. This was great. I know Tati blew this up and now you can't get it anywhere, which is frustrating because this is such a good foundation. So I'm hoping that they're like literally just like working on getting a lot more of the shades out so everybody can try this, because this is definitely a great foundation and definitely one like everybody should try. For concealer, I used the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape Concealer and 8B Porcelain Beige. This is so good. This isn't as full coverage, I would say, as the original Tarte. I would definitely say that this is more of like the like medium-ish kind of coverage, but I found that like applying it and then letting it set while I did my cream bronzer, I thought really made a huge difference. But overall, I really do like this. I like how creamy it is. It's not as heavy underneath my eyes as the original Tarte Shape Tape. So I would say if you are like, the Tarte Shape Tape is like way too heavy on your skin, on your under eyes, then definitely maybe try this. For cream bronzer, we have the Huda Beauty, and I am getting really, really close to using this up. I have started to take a step back of how much of this I use, because I realized that I was applying like a little bit too much for my skin tone. And so although I thought I was going to be able to use it up this month, the fact that I've started to use a little bit less and made like a more natural kind of a bronzer instead of something really like bam in your face, I'm not using it as fast, which is good because this is my favorite. And then once I'm done with this, like I have to like use up some other of my collection before I buy another, but this is definitely one of my favorites. And then for cream blush, I used the Say cream blush in Poppy. No, this is called the Dew Blush. Dew Blush in Poppy. I really, really like this. I know at first I absolutely hated this, but I found a way to really make it work, and I do love this. I think this is such a great cream blush. Definitely a good staple to have during the summer. So let's move into the powder face products. So first off, I had pulled in the Hourglass Ambient Light Edit Sculpture palette. I really had a lot of fun using this. I didn't get a whole lot of use out of these shades up here, like at all. But I did get a lot of use out of this bronzer. This is a really nice bronzer. The blushes, again, are really nice. You can, apply them subtly. You can build them up. For setting powder, I used the Jeffree Star Magic Stars, I don't know, setting powder, something like that. I got pretty good use out of it. Like, as you can tell, I've gotten some pretty good use out of it. Then for highlighters, I picked out two. I picked out a really blinding one, which is from Give Me Glow in Late Night Cosin. As you can tell, it is very glittery. Like, we've got some glittery chunks there. And on your brush, it looks very glittery and chunky. And when you first apply it to your face, it looks very glittery and chunky. But as you start to like blend it in with your brush, I don't know, it's like the glitter just like disappears, and then it's just like You're landing a plane. Like you're telling the plane, like this is your landing spot. Like come on in, reel it in. Like that's what it looks like. So yeah. It's like, it starts out glittery, but it doesn't stay glittery. It's incredible. And then one that it's like very just like light and subtle is this from Hourglass. This is the Brilliant Strobe Light. The strobe light powder that it had in the face palette was a little bit too deep for me. So I pulled in my own that I had bought, because I had bought minis before I even like bit the bullet on a face palette. And these are like $20 itself. Like this little thing right here is like $20. How much do you even get? You get 1.3 ounces for like $20. It's a lot. Yeah. Probably won't be purchasing from there, but anyways. Next up is brows. I'm wearing them in my brows today. This little brow doodle from Oma. This is the Blowout Brow Gel and the Baby Hair Brow Pencil. These are great. These are fantastic. I have no issue with them. They make my brows look very nice. I can do little baby hairs in the front, fill them in nicely. Overall, a great set duo. A great duo. Yes, duo. Setting spray. I've used about half of this, I would say, in the month. This is really nice. Like this is a really good drugstore option. This is Radiant Setting Spray, Healthy Skin. It does provide a little bit of radiance. I don't notice like really any sparkles or anything on my skin. I think this feels like very hydrating. So I really think that this is like just a good drugstore option. It's a really nice setting spray. I don't know that it overly makes, like I don't think it's as good as like the Urban Decay All Nighter. Like honestly, I don't really think like any setting sprays are really as good as that. But I think this is like a really nice, good drugstore option if you're really wanting something like hydrating and refreshing on your face. Mascara. I love this mascara. This is like so good. It's on my eyes right now. I mean, just like look. This is one coat. And it's like got my lashes. It's not spidery. It's not clumpy. They literally just like fan out. They stay separated so long. I love this mascara. Like who would have thought? This is a more dry formula. Just gonna put that out there. This is a more dry formula. I've heard some people say that this like gets flaky on them. I have not experienced that, and I haven't even really experienced a lot of transfer. Like most of the time mascaras are gonna transfer to like this part of my eye because like, I mean my lashes touch it, but it's not a lot, or it doesn't happen at all. It just kind of depends on the day. But I like that. Okay. Last up are lips. So I had 3 lip liners from Juvia's Place. I think I maybe used these like maybe like once or twice. I used the lipsticks from Juvia's Place. Again, maybe like once or twice. The one from Fenty, again, once or twice. This Just a Tint. The Just a Tint is what I really used a lot of this time. I had 2. One of them is currently at my work desk, because that's how much I've been using it. And this is the Give Me Some More one, and I used up quite a bit of this as well. It doesn't really look like it, but like I did. I went ham on these Just a Tints. I really like them. I think they're great for summer. It's just something like nice, light, and refreshing on your lips that gives like a nice tint. It doesn't stay a very long time, but it's just like so easy to just like go back in and apply. All right, so I went and grabbed the Mickey bag. I have not looked into this yet. I don't know what all Joanne picked out. I don't know if she got stuff that like normally I would use for a full face or not. Here's the little handle that like will go down. I don't know. So let's just go ahead and let's just like dig into here one at a time and see what we pull out. Okay. So first off, for the palette choice, we have the Lowest Cosmetics Meet Me in the Underworld palette. So I have not even reviewed this yet, but I also gave her free reign. She could look anywhere like in my whole collection and pick, but like I'm also like kind of glad that she picked this, because look at how like that's beautiful. Okay, we have another eyeshadow palette. Okay, so apparently we've got some options. This is the Marc Jacobs Fantasy. They're iconic ones. These were on sale at like Sephora because I guess they're going out of business. And so I just like picked this up. I haven't even used this one yet. So we have another option. Okay. Next up is the Bare Minerals Strength and Length Serum Infused Brow Gel. Again, have not tried this out yet, but I have mine in the shade Chestnut. Here's kind of like the packaging of it. Super, super cute. I hope Chestnut is like a good shade for me. I hope. All right, we have another eyeshadow palette, and this is the Urban Decay Prince palette. This is the more purple kind of one. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. Like after I bought these and I got these, I was like, this is not Prince. Like, Urban Decay, you just screwed Prince over. All right, let's see what else we got. All right. All right. We have the ColourPop Face and Body Bronzing Balm. Mine is in the shade Light. I have not tried this either. I wonder if she picked everything from like my, I have not tested yet stuff. Okay, but. So I'm glad that she did pick out like a cream contour, because I like cream options as well. Okay, this is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. I had just picked this up from Ulta on like one of their sales. I literally know nothing about this foundation. Yeah, I have heard so many like mixed reviews about it. So now I'm a little bit nervous that it's in like a whole entire month of Shop My Stash, but I'm hoping like I'm one of those where it's like, it's good. So I'm hoping like the primers that she picked are gonna go with this. Da, da, da. Okay, I've got Rainforest of the Sea H2O Gloss in the shade Sandy Toes. This is something that my husband had bought me from Sephora. It's gonna be an interesting month, because these are so far like everything that I have not tried. One thing I'm gonna add in, because I don't know if she actually put it in, because I don't really have these like in my Shop My Stash or like in my like makeup drawers, is I'm gonna put in my Hard Candy Marilyn Monroe lip balm. I've been switching between like the Mr. Mint from ColourPop and this one. It's now this one's turn. So, all right, so next up is the eye brushes from Odin's Eye. I have not tried that out yet either, but we'll be definitely giving this a whirl. We're gonna try all this out in a get ready with me using this month's Shop My Stash. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you guys can get first impressions with me as well. All right, next up is, okay, Wet n Wild Makeup Sponge. I'm really excited to try this actually. So I have the Glowish Bronzer by Huda Beauty. I love this bronzer. I tried this out and in my testing Huda Beauty. I will link that video down below. This is so good. I love this. So for highlight, I have a Jeffree Star highlighter in Ice Cold. This is the very white one. Then we have a Charlotte Tilbury Walk of No Shame. This is like a you know, kind of like a one and done eyeshadow, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm really shocked that like Joanne didn't like just pick this. Joanne is like very much like a, like during, like when she's not filming, like during like her regular work day, like a one and done shadow, like let's go, or just liner and mascara, like something like that. Whereas I literally like, this is what I look like going to work. Like I'm literally getting ready to go into work. Granted I filmed, but like this is like the kind of makeup that I'm wearing into work, and I will even wear like colorful makeup looks. Like I just go all out with my makeup. So I'm really shocked that with Joanne picking my Shop My Stash, she added some palettes and didn't just get something like this. All right, next up is a Kylie Cosmetics High Gloss in Crystal. She has some really good high glosses, and so far we've pulled out glosses. So I wonder if this is going to be the month of glosses. All right, next up is, what is going on? Gloss Bomb Cream and Honey Waffles. So yeah, we're definitely got some like glossiness going on. Here's like the shade. feel like that's going to be perfect for fall. For eyeshadow primer, we have the P. Louise eyeshadow base in Rumor 1. Starting to feel less stuff. Let's see. All right, so we have another highlighter from Jeffree Star. This is in the Supreme Frost called Diamond Wet. This one is definitely like a little bit more glittery than the other one. For setting powder, we have the Menagerie Cosmetics Translucent Camouflage Setting Powder. I've never tried this, so this will be interesting. All right. For setting spray, we have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I have only used this like a couple of times, and I honestly can't even begin to tell you kind of smells like water. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's see what else we've got. Is this the last product? Nope. Okay, I've got 2 more products. So next up for mascara, we have the Pat McGrath Labs Extreme Black, but what are these called? Extreme Black what? Just mascara? Okay, Dark Star Mascara is what it's called in black. Still in package. I have not even tried this. So let's move on to the very last thing. I think it's another eyeshadow palette. I think it's another eyeshadow palette, but she didn't give me any blushes. No cream blush, no powder blush. But we got eyeshadow palettes. So, okay, no. I lied. I was wrong. We have the Jaclyn Cosmetics Rouge Romance in Rouge Affair. So this is definitely more like the cool toned pops of pink kind of a palette. And again, I have not tested this out. So that is it for what Joanne has picked for this month's Shop My Stash. A lot of them are things that I have not yet tried. I feel like almost all of it. We have a lot of like palette options for sure. This was fun. I think this is going to be fun doing the trying on portion. So make sure you guys are subscribed because that will be coming. I think that'll be like the next video. It'll either be in like 1 or 2 videos from now where we are like trying all of this stuff out. So make sure you guys are subscribed. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys think of this Shop My Stash. Do you guys think she did a good job? What are your thoughts? Hit that subscribe button if you're not already. Click the little bell so you'll be notified of all my future uploads. But I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.